what am I going to do now that the credit card is paid off? So, y'all know that I want to buy a house. And obviously, like, that seems to be the next logical step of my money. Of, like, the goals that I have for my money. And it is. However, when do we see this goal coming to fruition? I did some math, and I want to show y'all just how bleak things look right now. So, there is a website called Bankrate, and they have different calculators, and I use their mortgage calculator to play around with some numbers to kind of figure out what a mortgage could look like in my area. So, I live in an area that, like a lot of places in America, the cost of living just keeps going up. And if I wanted to buy a brand new townhome, which I think at this point is my like preferred living situation whenever I buy a house, a new townhome. So they're all in my area. They are all starting in like the mid 400s for a townhome, like a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2-car garage townhome is like starting in the mid 400s around here, which is scary. But I did find one builder, and as far as I can tell, they are the cheapest builder in my area, and they have townhomes that are 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, 1-car garage. And they are, the one that I would want, that's $345,000. So this is what we're seeing right now in the calculator. So $345,000. If I put a 3% down payment, that would mean $10,350. Good news. As of today, I could do that. We're going to do a 30-year fixed rate loan. The interest rate, this is the interest rates that are available right now as of early April. So 6.25%. I did a random zip code because I don't think it actually affects the calculator. A high credit score, which I do have. In my area, property tax on that home would be about $430 a month. I guessed on what homeowners insurance would be at $100 a month. I found another calculator to help me figure out what PMI would be. It'd be around $139 a month. And then this community also has HOA fees of $125 a month, which means if I got that house today, my mortgage would be $2,854 a month. And that is scary. Particularly for someone who is a single income household. I'm not married and I don't want roommates. So all of that would be me. And that's just, it makes me uncomfortable. Like that makes me really uncomfortable. I was talking to my mom about this because it's like, right now when I'm renting, which that is like $1,000 more than my rent right now. But as I'm renting, my rent is the maximum amount that I have to pay towards housing every month. Because if something breaks in here, I don't own this. I'm leasing it. The owners have to fix it. So if I buy a house, I'm the owner. So my monthly mortgage is now the minimum of what I would have to pay towards housing costs. Because if my washer and dryer breaks, I gotta buy a new washer and dryer. If something happens to the roof, I gotta fix that. Now, with getting a new home, new homes have like warranties. A 1-year warranty, 2-year, and 10-year, at least with this builder. So like each year, different things are covered. But just my luck, like what happens like 1 year and 1 month and then something breaks. Like, I don't know, like it just really scares me to have a mortgage that high. Like just, that's really high. Especially for one person. It'd be different if I was married or if I was the type of person who was willing to live with other people. But neither one of those things are true. So it's just me right now. And that's high. I just wanted to play around even more. And let's say I magically had enough money to put 20% down. The same type of living situation or the same type of house But same numbers and everything. The only thing that's changed is that I now have 20% to put down for a down payment, meaning I have $69,000. I currently do not have that money, so this is just imagination. But let's just say that I did. Then my monthly mortgage would be $2,354. Even that is too high for me. That's another like $500 on top of what my rent is now. And again, when it's your mortgage, that's now the minimum that you will pay. That's not even like utilities. I don't know what utilities would be in a house like that. And then I also ran some other numbers. Let's just say that like I was able to get this house like a year or two ago, back when interest rates were lower. Let's say same house, could only put 3% down, but now interest rates are 3.25%. That same house would be $2,250 a month. I don't really like it. But let's say again, if we had the lower interest rates and I was able to put 20% down, then that house would be $1,856. I would do that. I was going to do that. I was going to do more than that for that house that I had and then lost at the end of 2021. That mortgage was going to be like $1,900, and I made considerably less money back then, and that would have happened if like that deal had gone through. So if I could get that new house that I'm talking about, this townhome, for that interest rate and I had 20% down, then I would definitely do that. But that's not the case right now. So I just wanted to run these numbers just to show you what my situation looks like in my area with my current finances. Getting a house looks bleak, even if not bleak, but like it is possible. But should I do it? Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should do something. So like if I technically could get that townhome right now, but my mortgage would be like $2,800. And have you ever heard of something called being house poor? That is what I want to avoid. That is when, yes, you can technically pay your mortgage, but you don't have furniture in your house. But you are eating ramen noodles every day. But you can't go anywhere for vacation. But you can't shop. But you can't live. You can't eat out or anything like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Like, I'm really trying to avoid that. So I say all this to say, I don't know when I'm going to get a house, because homes in my area are expensive. Yeah, and even with lower interest rates, the example that I showed, even with 3.25% interest rate and putting 3% down, that mortgage is still $2,200 a month. And that's a lot of money. And I'm not really sure if I'm comfortable doing that. So I'm going to have to save a lot of money before I'm comfortable owning a home here. Yeah, so currently I have about $18,000 saved. In these examples, I'd want to have like $69,000 saved. So what is that? I'm good at math, y'all. Like I feel pressure when I have to do it in front of people. Okay, so that means another $51,000. One could say, well, you were able to save $10,000 in 3 months. So, so that's 3. So in the course of a year, another year, I should be able to save another $40,000. And then a year and 3 months, I should be able to save $50,000. It's going to take some time. That's what I'm trying to get at. At the current numbers, with the current interest rates, with the current values of homes, I feel as though it's going to take some time before I feel comfortable buying a home. And at my current income. If my income changes, then like that changes all this. But yeah, with the current numbers, it's just I'm very hesitant to do that. Thankfully, I love where I live. If you've been seeing my other videos of me decorating and things, or if you follow me on TikTok, I love where I live, and I'm really happy that I'm here. And I feel like I could stay here for a considerable amount of time. So that's a good thing while I'm waiting out finally being able to buy a home. Yeah. Yeah. But all that being said, I will still be saving to get a house. But since this is going to take a considerable amount of time, like maybe another year or so before I have enough saved, I don't want to be miserable during that year of me saving, because these past 3 months have been a little hard. I've been living pretty small compared to how I could be living, and it's not that I'm just gonna completely give up on my savings. I'm just no longer gonna have a goal of saving $3,000 a month. Hey, me in the future editing this video, and I just want to say thank you for all the support in my last video of me paying off the credit card. And also the numbers that I'm about to show you, that's just what I'm thinking right now. That could change. Y'all were so supportive, and y'all are all like, now you can save for the house and stuff. So now I'm thinking like maybe I should save more than what you're about to see. Like maybe I should put more towards the house fund every month. Yeah, that all that's like still up in the air. I'm not really sure what the final amount will be. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I go back and forth on like what's a good balance between like saving for the future and enjoying the present at the same time. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure, but what you're about to see is kind of like what I'm thinking in this moment. But as always, I reserve the right to change my mind. But yeah, back to the video. So I came up with this pie chart to show what I'm thinking right now. So my housing costs are about $2,125, which is about 34% of my take-home pay. That includes my rent, my phone bill, internet, and my energy bill. I included all of those under housing. Things that have to happen are tithes. God don't play about me, so I don't play about him. So I do my tithes every month. So that's $630, 10%. Investing. I don't know if I've said this before, but I don't want to work in corporate America until I'm 65. Like I want to be able to retire earlier than that, ideally between 50 and 55. And my retirement accounts, when I tell them that, like they start laughing at me, because like it does not, currently I am not on track to be able to retire between ages 50 and 55. So if I'm serious about not working until all the way until I'm 65, then I'm going to have to start investing more. I'm currently investing at work. I think like 11% of my salary gets invested at work. And I was doing that all throughout when I was paying off the credit card. But I wasn't investing outside of my 401k and outside of my HSA, which are all through work. I'm now going to start investing again into my Roth IRA. And I'm going to put $400 a month into that. And that will be 6% of my take-home pay. So that leaves a little more than $3,000 left. I am going to live off of $1,000 a month. So what does that mean? For me, anything under that living category, that means food. So groceries and eating out. It means shopping. It means gas in my car. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much like all I do, really. Or like any fun or like entertainment things. Yeah. Oh, my subscriptions. So anything like that. my friend just texted me to say that she's here. She's visiting for like 30 minutes. So let me wrap up this video. So last is savings at $2,145. That is all the money that will be put towards any of my financial goals. So right now that just means buying the house. Now there will be certain months where like I have to pay my car insurance, or Christmas is coming, birthdays, things like that. So I may not be able to hit that $2,145 goal every single month, but most months I should be able to. So yeah, so really the only change is like in these last few months I've been saving like $3,000 a month roughly, and then now I'm going to be saving a little more than $2,000. So that just gives me like a little more breathing room and a little more permission to enjoy the now, while also, you know, trying to secure a nice future as well. Balance. Gotta be balanced, or at least I want to be balanced. And personal finance is what? Personal. So I do reserve the right to switch things up and yeah, however I see fit. So that is where we're at right now. That's my plan moving forward. The next couple months, I do have to cash flow some trips that are happening this summer. So this proposed plan probably won't actually take effect until June, because I have to pay for a trip that I'm going on with my line sisters in August. I have to pay for a family vacation, and also I need to put a little more spending money towards when I go to Chicago with my sister. So I need to cash flow those things, which will take a little bit, and then this will be my proposed plan probably starting in June. So yeah, that's what I'm looking like. And of course I'm still going to be doing my like budgeting videos every other week, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see those. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.